Good evening. In a world where Hollywood stars often hide behind airbrushed perfection, actress Larter is pulling back the curtain. And she's doing it with the same fierce energy she brings to the screen. At 49, the Landman star might just be in the best shape of her life, but she's the first to admit it doesn't come easy. In an exclusive conversation with People, Larter opened up about her rigorous fitness routine, her love of protein, and the delicate balance between pushing herself and completely falling apart on the weekends. Her secret? Relentless discipline and unapologetic honesty. "I work really hard, okay? I'm not pretending that I don't," she confessed. The actress, best known for her iconic roles in Heroes and Final Destination, now plays Angela in Taylor Sheridan's Landman, a fiery, sensual character who happens to be the recently reconciled ex-wife of Billy Bob Thornton's role. And to embody Angela's confidence, Larter says, "You can't fake it. You have to live it." Her day starts when most of Hollywood is still asleep. "I'm up at 4:30 a.m. on Mondays," she said with a laugh. "I go for a run. It's only 30 minutes. But those 30 minutes, she insists, set the tone for her entire week. They're a ritual, a mental reset before the whirlwind of filming begins." Beyond cardio, Larter swears by strength training and a diet packed with lean proteins. "I'm one of those protein mommies," she joked. "I eat so much protein all day long. It works for me." For someone preparing to play a character as bold and physically confident as Angela, her training isn't just about aesthetics. It's about stamina, posture, and mindset. Anytime you have to put on a bathing suit and walk in front of anybody, it's really difficult, she admitted. "When I look around, the sexiest women I know are the women that own it." For Larter, true fitness goes far beyond the mirror. It's a state of mind rooted in self-acceptance. That confidence didn't happen overnight. Larter says stepping into Angela's world meant silencing the inner critic that so many women battle daily. "Once I enter the zone for a scene, there's no space in my mind for insecurity," she explained. "I'm not allowing any of that into my space when I play Angela." Her approach is both psychological and empowering, turning performance into a kind of meditation. "Sexiness," she added, "isn't just about what's on the outside. Yeah, she's sexy on the outside, but she's owning it on the inside too." It's a powerful reminder from a woman who's spent nearly 3 decades in an industry that often equates youth with worth. What makes her perspective stand out is how she redefines beauty, not as perfection, but as confidence. Whether she's playing a complex TV role or running uphill at dawn, Larter has learned that owning your body means first owning your mindset. Still, for all her discipline, Larter is refreshingly honest about needing balance, and yes, a little chaos. "I fall apart on the weekends," she admitted. "I lay in bed, sometimes 12 hours. I'm not kidding you." That candor is rare in Hollywood, where even rest is often marketed as wellness. For Larter, it's simple. Rest is survival. Between filming Landman in Fort Worth, Texas, and raising 2 children, she knows that burnout is always one sleepless night away. So when she's not in production mode, she fully disconnects. "I'm cooking dinners, sleeping in, doing yoga, taking hikes with the dogs," she said. "And I'm at every soccer game and practice. That really feeds me." It's a lifestyle that reflects both discipline and humanity, a contrast between the high-octane pace of a leading actress and the quiet normalcy of a mother who just wants to be home. Larter's weekends in Sun Valley, Idaho might look ordinary from the outside. Home-cooked meals, long walks, and plenty of family time, but for her, they're the key to staying grounded. After decades in Hollywood, she and her husband, actor Hayes MacArthur, chose a quieter life in the mountains with their 2 kids, Teddy and Vivienne. "I'm cooking dinners and allowing myself to sleep in," she said. "I go to yoga or take long hikes with the dogs. This isn't just relaxation. It's recovery. It's where she resets before another intense week on set. She calls it falling apart. But what she really means is letting go, giving herself permission to not be perfect. In an industry obsessed with constant output, her approach is quietly rebellious. It's proof that balance isn't about splitting time equally between work and home. It's about knowing when to give your energy and when to take it back. But balance doesn't mean slowing down. Larter admits that when the cameras start rolling, she's back to full throttle. "Working on Landman feels like the Super Bowl," she said with a grin. Taylor Sheridan's series, set against the gritty backdrop of the Texas oil boom, demands both emotional and physical stamina. Playing Angela, the fiery wife of Billy Bob Thornton's character, means channeling a woman who's both vulnerable and fierce. "It's high-octane," Larter said, "but I have an awareness of it. And I have an incredible support system with my husband, my kids, and my parents." That awareness is what separates this phase of her career from the early days. She's not chasing fame, she's fueling fulfillment. Every workout, every early morning, every disciplined choice is about longevity, staying strong enough, inside and out, to keep doing what she loves at the highest level. When you listen to Larter talk about her fitness and her life, one thing becomes clear. She's built a philosophy, not a routine. "I try to eat very clean, but I eat," she said simply. That balance between nourishment and enjoyment defines her approach to health. Gone are the crash diets and impossible regimens that once dominated Hollywood. Instead, Larter embraces sustainability. She eats for energy, moves for joy, and performs for purpose. And that perspective shines through in her portrayal of Angela, a character who's bold, sensual, but deeply human. "The sexiest women I know," Larter repeated, "are the ones that own it." In many ways, her physical training is a metaphor for her personal growth. Each rep, each mile, each 4:30 a.m. alarm is a declaration of ownership. She's not chasing an image. She's maintaining a rhythm, one that keeps her powerful, present, and real. As Landman gears up for its new season premiere on November 16th on Paramount+, Ollie Larter's story resonates far beyond Hollywood. It's not just about looking good for a role. It's about resilience, about building a life that supports ambition instead of breaking under it. She's a working mother, an actress, and a woman who knows that strength isn't just measured by muscles or willpower, but by grace. She laughs about her protein mommy identity and admits to her lazy Sundays because she's not selling perfection. She's sharing balance. And in a culture that often demands extremes, that message might be her most empowering one yet. So the next time you see her light up the screen in Landman, remember the 4:30 a.m. runs, the mountains of Idaho, and the weekends spent falling apart. Because behind that confidence is a woman who's done the work, not just to look strong, but to live strong.